Hey guys, Steven here. Today we're going to be swapping all of the bulbs in the interior of my 2019 Ram 1500 to LED. Alright, so the first one that we're going to be swapping out is the one here over the rear seat that lights most of the cab. Now before we swap out the bulb, I am going to be keeping these bulbs in case I ever decide to go back to factory for any reason. So I'm going to put on a rubber glove so that we don't mess up the bulbs with the body oils or anything. So this one is really simple. You'll see a little indentation right here, and you just get a trim clip or trim removal tool in there, and see that just swings right out. That's all I have to do. There we go. Get it to where you can see it there. So this bulb is really hot right now because it was just on. Kind of pry it out carefully here. Okay, there we go. And we're going to put the new one in. And this is a LED bulb, has 8 diodes. And this is from Super Bright LEDs, and I will put a link to the description, or I'll put a link in the description to these bulbs. And just push this back up in there, pop it back in, and there we go. Now we have LED. All right, so on this side, get the camera in position here. So this one has got the same kind of clip holding the whole assembly in. So we're just going to get our tool here, work up behind the carpeting. I know my hand's all in the way of the video, but just got to kind of get in there. Until it pops out. There we go. That one's pretty tight. And even this casing is super hot from being on the whole time and the other side being open. So we're going to do the same thing and just push in that pin there. Pulls right out. And now we'll pop off the cover here. And we're going to stop and let this cool for a couple minutes so we can get that bulb out without burning ourselves. Alright, now that it's cooled off a bit, we can just wiggle this one. Oh, that one came out really easy. That was nice. And so we got another LED that we're going to be throwing in. So we're just pop it right in there. Make sure it's seated good. Put this little cover back on. We'll plug it back in. There we go. Push the wire up in there. And make sure that pushes all the way in so it doesn't fall out. It's just kind of into this carpet here. There we go. And that's that one. All right, and next we'll move on to the glove box light. Now this one's pretty simple. See this little assembly here that the switch is in for the light. All you gotta do is just get your tool under the edge. There we go. All right. So now that we got it here, I'm gonna just pull this little clip back a little bit and pull this plug out. So we turn the light off so we don't burn ourselves just like the other ones. See, this one hasn't been on as long. I think I can go on and kind of work it out. There we go. And let's slip our LED in there, just like that. Put our clip back in. Wow, there we go. slip it up in there and just pop it in. And there you go. Now you can see that's much brighter. And I'll show you a quick video later tonight when everything's dark, just to show you how bright all these lights are. Alright, so these vanity lights can be kind of fun. So the trick here is to not open it all the way to where they come on. And there's a little slot on the outside of each one, and I promise you that did not break. It just sounds like it did. It's fine. And get this side. Well, I'm just going to have to open it for a minute, because I am not left-handed by any means. There we go. Clips are fine. Alright, let's close this back for a minute. Hopefully they're not too hot. Okay, there we go. Pulls out pretty easy. So they are a tiny little bulb. Let me show you the little LEDs that go in place of it. They're tiny as well. Look at that. They got 3 nice little diodes there. So now you want to just slip this one in. Little slot that the other bulb came out of. Since they're LEDs, doesn't really matter if skin oil gets on them, so kind of support it with my thumb. I'll work it into the slot. Well, and so just lost that bulb back there, so that's going to be fun to get out. Well, let's see what it takes. I've never taken this off before. And actually, I see the bulb right there, so I'm going to go get some needle nose pliers real quick and grab it. Alright, so let's see if I can... Nope. Just dropped it further back in there. Alright, well, we'll go back to seeing if we can pop this out. I don't really know where clips are, but it looks like I should be able to just pry out here. Yeah, there we go. Work across the bottom here. Now it's actually free on the bottom, so we can get this other side. There we go. Maybe able to get... No, I'm gonna have to take the whole thing out. Well, there's a little bonus. Oh, well, there we go. I didn't expect it to actually pop out that easy. Now we just gotta find the bulb, which is right. Voila. And since this is off, and these are super hard to get in there, I'm gonna go on and there we go. Go on and do like that. Go on and pop this other side out. While we got it down, might as well go on and do it like this. Man, I think that was easier. I don't know how well you can see that there, but these little pins that it slides up into, they're really hard to get lined up from the front. But, and it looks like, yeah, so there's just these 4 points that you have that slip over these little bars to make this thing pop out. So now let's see if we can get it to pop back in without causing any damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. So let's put these covers back on. And these covers, they have the little tab space where you can pry to get them off, and the little tab space goes on the outside of each one. There. There. And there you have it. Now let's go do the other side. All right, now we're doing the driver's side. So let me get a little tool here. And, oh, wrong one. Pop that out. Pop this side out. There we go. Look at that, I even caught them this time. Put these bulbs out. There's one. All right, and now let's get this side out. I'm gonna go on and do the left side real quick. It's just easier to me for some reason. There we go. Straight in. Since we're on the last one here, I'll take my glove off. It's just easier to do without gloves. And once again, you won't hurt the LEDs. There we go. And again, that little tab to the outside. Go to the inside first, then press in. Same thing on this side. All right, and now the driver's side vanity mirror is done. And now for the least fun of all of them, these lights. All right, so with these, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have a good trim tool and get the right one, because you got to just get up in here like that, pry down, there's several clips up in here. The ones right here in the middle area are the hardest. You just got to get in there and pull down. I got the front off here. Just going to get that off the rest of the way. Kind of ease the situation a little bit. And then, yeah, this one will do it. You want to get right on that clip. And I'm going to have to go around to get to the other side. Over here with a flat one. There we go. Get that kind of freed up there. There we go. And now, all of this can actually come down. All right, so there my clip actually pulled off, so I'll have to get that back out and put it back on here before I can put it back. But let's go ahead and get these bulbs out. I want to get my new ones ready here. And these are going to be the same ones that went in the footwell area and on or in the glove box. So let's go and wiggle these out. There. And there. Slip our LEDs in. Let's see, there we go. Nice and bright. All right, so I just had to pull that clip out of there, pop it back on here. So now we're going to install it right. Put these tabs up in there first. Work the rest of this. Be very careful on everything here on the left side. You want it to clear that plastic good, or else you'll mess up your electronics. I'm actually gonna kind of pry out. There we go. On the plastic there just to get it past. Now you want to make sure that you get those two big clips lined up. Push right in, push on the front. And there we go. And now you have LED lights up there. All right, and here we have the LEDs at night. And I'm telling you, this video does not do it justice. I promise you, these are LEDs. They even put the LEDs in here. You can probably see how bright that is. I don't know why it's making it look so yellow in the video, but yeah, they're pretty bright. And over here, you know, we changed out one in there too. And this side, vanity mirror, of course. So yeah, there you go. That's how they look at night.